So that is what I woke up to at 2:30 in the morning. The dog barking and growling at the hang-on back filter that had run dry. I got up and heard the filter and thought, oh, no biggie, it just lost its prime. I'll reprime it, back to bed I go. But as soon as I took one step in the fish room and felt that splash, I knew I was in for a long night. Let me show you what I saw. The bottom scene blew out of my aquarium. You can see it leaking all over the place, leaking down into the other aquarium. It was just a total mess. By the time I found it, it was halfway empty already. Now, I posted that this happened on Facebook and Instagram the day of, and I got a lot of questions wanting to know about the tank. The tank is an Aquarium, again, 75 gallon, but I want you to know I don't blame Aquarium at all. This is a custom homemade stand built by me, so that could have been an issue. And also, we had an earthquake here about 3 weeks ago, which probably didn't help. It was, it was only like a 5.0, but it could have done some damage on my homemade stand to the seams of this aquarium. So I don't blame Aquarium one bit. So after standing there and cussing and swearing for a few minutes, maybe longer, you can see I did grab my water pump and started to drain this as soon as possible. I transferred all the fish over to another tank, and let's take a look at them. So in addition to my fish room now being completely trashed, so is this tank as well. I was just throwing stuff in here as fast as I can, decorations, fish, all of it. They're feasting on some bloodworms right now. Now I'm gonna have to redo this tank as well, which honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. That's always fun. But yeah, you can see this tank is just a total nightmare. Some of the bleeding heart tetras are looking a little worse for the wear, but I haven't lost any fish yet due to this leak. You can see the bikers are doing all right. There's a huge blue phantom pleco right down there in the middle. Of course, the wood cats are spazzing out like crazy. The eel is down here somewhere, scooting around. So one of the only things I was worried about was putting the Egyptian mouth brooders here in with these guys over here, which is a Cupid cichlid. It kind of looks like Oblivion Ram, but it's actually a Cupid cichlid. But so far they leave each other alone, not really a problem. And the Corridoras, Plecos, they all get along. So no real issues from this, except that it looks terrible. And these two items right here were my cleanup crew on the carpet. In addition to every space fan that I could find in the house, just regular, we had two 20-inch box fans I found in the garage, some other smaller fans, the dehydrator, and of course the carpet cleaner here. I was down here sucking up water at 3 o'clock all the way until I had to go to work, and then of course I came home and continued. Left the windows open all day, and I also have a massive ceiling fan that I left running all day. If you're ever watching my videos and you hear wind noise in my fish room, this is why. Sometimes I forget to turn it off when I'm filming. I'll probably keep this 3D wall in here when I build the terrarium. This is going to be the Tegu's new home until it brumates. Probably another couple, 2-3 months, it'll burrow in here and brumate. I'm not going to take any of this substrate out. I'm going to add in addition to it and then plant it in here as well. So this substrate should be pretty dang good for plants. It shouldn't have a lot of fish poop in there, so the plants should love that. Again, more positives out of this situation. When crap like this happens, you really gotta look at the positives, see the positive side of things. Because really, it cracked, there's nothing I can do about it. No point in crying about it now, although I was certainly crying about it the other day. The amount of time it would take to reseal this tank is just not worth the $100 for a new 75-gallon aquarium. Also, Potato down here didn't really have any issues either. There he is. He just got his tank filled up all the way to the top. So he's out here looking for some mealworms. This dude loves mealworms. I redid his tank, and we're going through an algae bloom right now. So that's what all this stuff right here. A lot of you might recognize that kind of new tank syndrome algae. So I have to keep up with the water changes on here. The algae will get really out of control. But there's Potato. I don't think we've seen him on the channel for a while. I guess we could just give him a mealworm real quick and let you guys see how much he loves them. Here it goes. Well, the glass is water spots everywhere. There's algae everywhere, but there he goes. Bam. Well, you can still kind of see it. You get the idea. Now, the problem is mealworms are extremely messy. Well, not mealworms, but the way he eats them are. And he always doesn't pick up these little chunks. You can see one actually right here. So I got to take that out from yesterday's feeding. He's probably not going to eat that chunk, so it might get moldy. Although he's going after my finger now. So yeah, that's gonna get moldy tomorrow. That's probably a leftover piece. So feeding him mealworms probably not the best as far as cleanliness, but he goes bonkers for these guys. Sometimes he'll see the reflection of them falling down in the glass, and he'll start striking the glass and not the worm. It's kind of funny. So yeah, as you can see, extremely messy, which is not helping my algae situation at all. But that is something you gotta deal with as a fish keeper. Look at that face though. Look at that face, right under the algae. Oh, and look who it is. The hero himself has decided to come and say hello. Come here. Not me. Say hello to the camera. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this guy right here was in here growling and barking at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, you are a hero. You saved all of my fishes. Fishes? Fish? I don't know. Fishes? Whatever. You saved their life and they don't even know it. They'll never be able to pet you and thank you like I can. This boy is getting some steaks tonight, and so is my other dog, because, well, you know, you just can't give one of them steak. Say hello to the internet. Blah, 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 blah. What? What? Yeah. This guy right here, I mean, honestly, he also saved thousands in repairs, because I am extremely lucky that it's just dried up so fast, but it was 24 hours minus a day at work of sucking up water, drying, and cleaning. And here you can see he's having some issues here. But that's why we go to the vet, huh? Well, I don't even know why we go to the vet, because they can't figure out what's wrong with you, can they? Can they? Oh, look at that nose. Look at that nose. Extra loves for this guy all day, every day, and of course my other dog, because she is amazing as well. You protect a fish, my other dog protects the house, doesn't she? Doesn't she? Yeah, you just want to love everyone that comes over, and she wants to kill everyone. So, you know, we got the yin-yang situation going on here, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. So what's next, you ask? Next is I'm going to have to drain Potato's tank down there. We're going to move this whole stand and setup to get behind here to really see what kind of damage has been done, if any. It actually looks really good. The carpet is bone dry already. But we do got to move everything just to double check. Everything, like I said, though, is super, super dry. Running, I had 4 fans going, the dehumidifier and the carpet cleaner really, really made quick work of this. Also, leaving the windows open was a huge help, and the fact that it's, you know, 80 degrees out. So honestly, this could have been a lot worse. I didn't lose any fish thanks to my dog. We're already bone dry in here. So now that we're a few days past this whole accident and I sit back and analyze, it's actually a pretty good thing that happened. A lot of good is going to come from this. My Tegu is going to get this 75-gallon tank for the rest of the year. I'll be able to create an awesome enclosure out of this. I don't know what I would put in here. Maybe dart frogs. Maybe, do I try dart frogs again? I feel like I have the support structure now for dart frogs. I got billions of springtails, isopods, everything I would ever need. And I think I might be ready to give it another go. But I don't know. I also really like salamanders. I like newts. So I'm really up in the air what I'm going to do with this. But it's a very big enclosure for like a terrarium. So the possibilities are almost endless. You know what? Now that I think about it, I might build a paludarium out of that 75 for my water skinks. And I know what you're thinking. I probably shouldn't put water in there, but I could build the water feature in the front where the silicone is still good. What do you think? Should I even risk it? I mean, these plants are getting way too big for a 55-gallon anyways. This is my very first paludarium build, and I did a lot of things wrong, and I learned a lot. I'm ready to do another one. Do I gamble and turn that 75 into a paludarium, or do I leave it just a terrarium? I don't know. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking I'd be stupid if I put water in that tank again, but it was just the rear seam that failed, so I don't know. It could be fun. Could be risky. Maybe that's what makes it fun. 99% humidity, people. Stop telling me that the humidity is too low in this tank. and that the reason the water skinks spend all the time in the water is because the humidity is too low. Water skinks spend all their time in the water because they're water skinks. Alright? Get over it. 99%. You know, it's funny, I bought that carpet cleaner to actually clean my carpets because, you know, water changes, fish food, just fish stuff in general, getting on the carpets is not a lot of fun. So I got it to just keep the carpet fresh. I never thought I'd be using this to suck up half of a 75-gallon aquarium, but I am so lucky. Maybe not lucky that I have it, but I'm super glad I had it. If any of you have carpet shampooers, you know how fast these things can suck up water out of carpet, out of the padding underneath. Luckily, underneath the padding is just a cement pad, so no real issues there. I think this is going to be really, really minimal. I'm super duper lucky, super happy about this dog, wherever he went. And I have more tanks to set up again, so really, it's just a win-win. Nothing bad came out of this at all. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you all on the live stream, I hope.